How are you gonna hear yourself? It's showing up on here though. No, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Right.
I fixed your mistake.
Did you put it on YouTube again?
Yeah, I have to put it on YouTube again. Sorry, on YouTube.
Oh, perfect. Well, hi, friends, we're back. We're back. Well, hi, everyone. It's 5:30, so we'll get started. My name is Casey. I'm subbing for Jackie for Hands Free. Happy day.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, we are. Why isn't it showing up?
Great. All right. Well, thank you to my technological wizard for fixing things because apparently I touched the computer and shut everything down. But again, Casey subbing for Jackie. Welcome to Hands Free. This class has minimal weight bearing on your wrists and on your hands. And please forgive me if I inadvertently teach us and walk us through something that is hand-based because my classes are primarily vinyasa-based with the use of our hands. So let's find ourselves in a comfortable seat. You can allow your eyes to close or your gaze to soften. And give yourself a few moments, maybe just wiggling side to side, maybe shrugging your shoulders up and down your back a few times. Maybe you'd like to rock one ear to one shoulder, dropping your chin towards your chest. So maybe bringing your other ear to your other shoulder. And just take a moment again to get out the wiggles. side to side, shifting. Maybe rocking back and forth on your sits bones, those two knobby points under the fleshy part of your bum. Yeah. And then when you feel somewhat settled, if you will, you could use whatever word makes sense to you, come into stillness at the center. I invite you to join me in taking a deep breath in through your nose and then audibly sighing it out. Good. Inhale. Exhale to release. Good. Continue breathing just like this, gathering the things that aren't serving you anymore in this moment and letting them go. And while you're breathing like this, I think for most of us, and maybe you actually know this, but for most of us, I think that we don't really understand the leap day, the leap year, the leap day concept. So the Earth takes a little bit more than 365 days to go around the sun. And so that's why we have the leap day for the 366th day, because the 4 years that add up in between help us to get to that 366. So next time you play trivia, now you'll know. But in honor of this special time that happens once every 4 years, that's why we have a free class tonight. So taking just a couple of more breaths in and out. Again, noticing how you're feeling in this moment. How is your body feeling? Coming from the arrival onto your mat in the studio, on Zoom. Noticing the difference between getting to your mat to being physically present here. Yeah. Begin to blink your eyes open. Good. And if you don't already have your legs straight, extend them out, shake them out for a moment. And keep your right leg extended long. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Begin to twist open to your left. Maybe bring your right hand on or outside your left leg. Now reach your left arm, your left arm up towards the ceiling, and then lean up and over towards your right foot. So not only doing a bit of a spinal twist, but getting a side body stretch as well. Good. Inhale, lift up, unwind, extend your left leg, bring your right foot in, twisting open to your right, lifting your right arm, and then lean up and over towards your left foot. Good. Inhale, come up, and then bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to spread out wide. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. And inhale, open up, bringing your elbows back, maybe tipping your chin up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring your palms and your elbows in towards your belly and tuck your chin in. So we're doing the seated cat-cow movement. Inhale, open your arms, lift your gaze. Exhale to round. Good, do a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Good, one more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come upright. And then make your way onto your knees and then sit your hips back for child's pose. If you'd like to put padding underneath your knees, we'll be on our knees for a little bit of time, so you could feel free to put a blanket or towel. And then your knees could be wide or they could be shallow, depending on where you'd like to sink your hips back and maybe making space for your belly to rest, your head. You can make double fists for your forehead or your chin to rest. Bring your head towards the mat. And in this child's pose, this rounding of your spine, this posture can feel very compressed when you are compressing most of your vital organs. Your belly might be resting on your thighs, and you might not be able to take a really full, deep breath in. But I encourage you to pay attention to your low, mid, and upper back as you breathe in, feeling the sides of your rib cage start to flare out a little bit, feeling the musculature along your spine lifting behind you. So really paying attention to your back body as you breathe in and out in this compressed pose, because we're going to do some compression-like poses in a little bit. So really breathe into the back of your lungs, breathe into your shoulders. On your next inhale, pull yourself up to stand onto your knees. If you'd like, and you have blocks, you could bring blocks forward, or you could use books at home. Step your left foot forward towards the top of your mat. And your hands can be on blocks. You could walk your hands up your left thigh. You could reach your arms up towards the ceiling. So a lot of us have a tendency when we come into this low lunge posture, we tend to sink down and then really arch through our spine. So I encourage you to tuck your tailbone, tuck your pelvis, tuck your tailbone, keep this long erect spine. So maybe there's a little subtle shifting forward, but not this, super sinking forward sensation. Good. So we're going to play with hips, hip strengthening, hip opening tonight. Good. And then bring your fingertips towards your blocks or maybe towards your ankles. Shift your weight back, shift your hips back so you can straighten through your left knee. So coming into your half monkey pose. Inhale, bend into your left knee, and then step your left knee back to meet your right and come into your child's pose again. So as you're here noticing left and right sides, so we haven't done much on the right yet. Inhale, pull yourself up, step your right foot forward. Again, blocks, books, hands on your thigh. Good. And again, tuck your pelvis, tuck your tailbone. Keep long spine, long, long, long. Good. So this sort of posture with the tailbone tucked, you might actually feel this more in your hip flexors than in your quads. Good. Bring your fingertips towards the earth or your block. Straighten through your right knee. So coming into your half monkey pose. Nice. Bending into your right knee. This time, tuck your toes, lift your left knee, and we'll step forward to a standing forward fold at the top of our mat. So you might have your hands on blocks. You might grab opposite elbows, maybe sway side to side. If you have space to move your blanket off to the side. So it's not on your mat anymore. Feel free. You can generously bend and straighten your knees, shake your head out, yes and no. Good. If you're holding on to something, releasing your hands down. On your inhale, bring your palms to shins, knees or thighs, come up halfway, lengthening through your spine. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. One more time like that. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. This time, let's bring our arms out and up as we come all the way up. Fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Good. And then exhale, stand tall, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. As you exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Good. Exhale, Tadasana. Nice. One more time like that. Inhale, reach out and up. Lengthening. Exhale, fold. In breath, lengthen your spine. Out breath, fold. Good. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Nice. Exhale, Tadasana. Good. All right. So press firmly into your left foot and then bring your right knee in towards your chest. Good. You can bring your hands to your heart center and then flex your right foot. So your toes are starting to pull towards your shin. Good. And then we'll just lean forward a little bit and tap our right big toe back. Good. And then bring your right knee in. Good. And then tap your toe back again. Maybe a little bit further this time. Maybe a couple of toes come down. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tap a little bit further. Good. Come back up. This time we're going to step all the way back to a high lunge, maybe reaching your fingertips out and up towards the ceiling. Good. Breathe. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Bring your right fingertips forward. Turn your left arm behind you, twisting towards your left knee. Good. Inhale back to high lunge. Exhale, spin your right arm down, spin your right heel down, come to warrior two. Good. Nice. Flip your left palm open and stretch up and back for reverse warrior. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, side angle, maybe sweeping your right arm up and overhead. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, straighten through your left knee, shift your weight back into your right hip, and then reach for your triangle pose. Good. Nice. Inhale back to warrior two. Good. Straighten through your left knee, turn your left toes so they face the same direction as your right. Bring your hands to your hips. Good. Angle your heels in, toes out. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend your knees, sink your hips, come into your goddess squat. Good. Maybe bringing your hands into goalposts. Good. Maybe you want to sway side to side. Maybe you want to bounce up and down. Good. On your inhale, straighten your knees, straighten your arms, reach all the way out and up for star pose. Good. You're going to turn your right foot to the back of your mat. So your right toes are facing the back. Turn your left foot So it's coming to warrior two. So you're just going to do warrior two facing the back of your mat. Good. Flip your right palm open as you stretch up and back for reverse warrior. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, bending into your elbow, come into your side angle. Good. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, straighten through your right knee. Put your weight into your left leg and come into your triangle pose. Good. Beautiful. Inhale back to warrior two. All right, so this time we're going to pop up onto our left tippy toes. We're going to turn towards high lunge towards the back of our mat. So facing the back of your mat, coming up onto your left toes, coming into your high lunge. Good. Bring your palms together at heart center and take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to twist towards your right knee, maybe hooking your left elbow on or outside your right knee. So coming into a revolved side angle posture. So be careful, be mindful of where you are. You're going to step your left foot forward to meet your right, coming into twisted chair. Good. Inhale, full chair pose, unwind. And then exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Okay. Press firmly into your right foot. Bring your hands together at your heart, and then lift your left knee, flexing through your left toes. Good. And start to lean slightly forward. Maybe take a big step back with your left toe. Again, we're not staying, maybe slightly bending into your right knee, and then pulling your left knee back in. Good. Do it again. Maybe step a little bit further back, bending a little bit further into your right knee. Good. And then pull your knee in. Okay, so one more time to stay for high lunge. So stepping your left toes back. Good. Maybe reaching your arms out and up, bending into your right knee. Beautiful. We'll take a twist. So bringing your left thumb forward, right thumb back, twisting open towards the right. Good. Inhale, unwind, come back to high lunge. All right. Extending your left arm back. So putting your left foot down, coming back to that warrior two stance with your right foot forward. Good. Flip your right palm open, reverse. Inhale back to warrior two. Good. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten through your right knee. Find your triangle pose. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten through your right knee. Turn your toes to face the same direction, heels in, toes out. Good. Bend your knees, sink your hips, come into your goddess squat. Again, maybe sway. And again, similar to our low lunge, I'll turn away from the camera so friends at home can see too. In your goddess squat, again, we have a tendency to really arch through our spine. Tuck your tailbone down. Try to keep your spine nice and long. Maybe that means you don't sink quite as deep. Good. And then inhale, straighten through your arms, straighten through your knees. Beautiful. Turn your right toe to be parallel to the short edge of your mat. Turn your left toe forward. So coming towards your warrior two, facing the left side this time. And then reverse your warrior. Good. Come back to warrior two. Good. Side angle. Warrior two. Triangle pose. Good. Warrior two. Pop up onto your right tippy toe. So you're turning towards the top of your mat, coming to your high lunge. Good. Bring your palms to heart center. Take your breath in. As you breathe out, twist open towards your left knee, bringing your right elbow on or outside your left knee, so your revolved side angle. And then take your time, bring your right foot forward to meet your left, twisted chair. Inhale, full chair. Good. Exhale, Tadasana. Nice. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. So keep your left toes back. Maybe bring your hands to blocks, or maybe you come onto fingertips. Step your right toes back. Lower your right knee. So we're coming to that low lunge again. We did beginning of practice. Good. So again, tucking tailbone, pelvis. Maybe you'd like to bring your left hand on your thigh, reaching your right arm up and over towards the left. So getting a right side body stretch. And bring your hands down. So either come to fingertips or hands on blocks. We'll straighten through our left leg again. So coming to that half monkey pose. So bring your right hand to this block. Maybe your hand is on your hip, somewhere to the inside of your left leg. And then bring your left hand to your left hip. Start to pull your elbow, your left elbow back so you can twist towards the left. So this might be really intense on the outside of your left leg. You can also bring your left hand to your low back. Or if you want, you can lift your left arm. But you don't have to. All of these are options. Good. Unwind, bending into your left knee. Good. Tuck your right toes. And bring your hands to your hips. And then press your right heel back so you can lift your right knee. Good. And then step forward to chair pose. Good. And then stand tall, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold. In breath, lengthen your spine halfway. Out breath, fold. Good. Keep your right foot forward. Step your left toes back. Lower your left knee. Again, finding your low lunge on this side. Good. Take your time to adjust. Give yourself those wiggles. Good. Bring your right hand, forearm on your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over towards the right. So lengthening, stretching through your side body. Bring your torso upright, bring your fingertips towards the earth. Maybe your blocks again, straightening through your right knee. So coming to your half monkey pose again. All right, bring your left fingertips to the center or maybe the inside of your right big toe, hand on block. Bring your right hand to your hip. Pull your elbow back, start to twist towards your right. Maybe you stay here. Maybe your right arm is on your low back. Maybe lifting your right arm towards the ceiling. Nice. Unwind, bending into your right knee, planting your toes, tuck your left toes, hands on your hips, press your left heel back, lifting your left knee, step forward to chair pose. Good, Tadasana. Good, inhale, reach your arms out now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Good. Walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. Bring your heels in, toes out, bend your knees, sink your hips, come into a squat. Good. So using your breath as your anchor. Even as your body gets warm, your breath gets a little bit more shallow, your heart rate starts increasing. Always come back to your breath. Maybe it's counting. Maybe it's putting a mantra in your head. My mantra I've been using lately is inhaling, I am, exhaling, letting go. Maybe it's a count of 4, inhale, 4, exhale. Bring your fingertips towards the earth. Maybe you touch, maybe not. And then lift your hips up so you come into this folded forward fold position. Hang out here for a moment. Maybe you want to rock side to side. Maybe you want to wiggle out your hips, shake your head out, yes and no. Next, on your inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Good. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay, so we're gonna do all that stuff together. So inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Maybe bring your fingertips to blocks, maybe holding on to the mat. Step your right toes back, lower your right knee. Come to your low lunge, putting your left hand thigh on your left hand on your thigh. Reach your right arm up and over to the left. Good. Inhale, come back, bring your fingertips towards the earth, straightening through your left knee. Bring your right hand to the inside of your left big toe. Start to twist open to your left. So left hand can be on your hip, low back, raising up towards the ceiling. Nice. Unwind your twist, bend into your left knee, tuck your right toes, hands on your hips, press out through your heel to come up to your high lunge. Good. Bring your right hand forward, left arm back, twisting open. Good. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open up warrior 2 with your left foot forward. Good. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior 2. Good. Straighten through your knees. Turn your toes towards the same direction. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Goddess squat, maybe adding your cactus arms. Good. Inhale, reach out and up, star pose. Good. Turn towards warrior 2, towards the top of your mat again. So coming towards your left foot. Good. Take your time to spin up onto your right toes, lifting your right heel, coming to your high lunge. Good. Bring your hands to heart center. Breath in. Breath out. Twist towards the left, bringing your right elbow on or outside your left knee, coming into your revolved side angle. So keep your twist, take your time, and step forward to a twisted chair. Unwind to full chair. From here, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep your right foot forward, step your left toes back, lower your left knee. Good. Finding your low lunge, and then your side stretch, lifting out and up from your left side over to the right. Good. Bring your fingertips towards the earth, block, straightening through your right knee. Bringing your left hand to the inside of your right big toe, start your twisting open to your right. And turn back towards the center, bending into your right knee. You could try having your hands off your hips to do this. Tuck your left toes. Might be a little bit harder. You could also lift your arms up, press out through your left heel, come into your high lunge. Nice. So bring your left thumb forward, right thumb back, twisting open towards your right knee. Good. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist open to warrior two, or open up to warrior two. Don't twist. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten through your right knee, so turn your toes to face in the same direction. Good. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, sink your hips, come into goddess. Inhale, straighten, really reach. Good. You're going to come back to warrior two, facing your right foot. Good. Spin up onto your left toes, turn towards the top of your mat, high lunge. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Breathe out, twist to the right, bring your left elbow on or outside your right knee. So side angle, revolve, side angle. And how different does this compression feel, right? I talked a little bit earlier about breathing into the back of your lungs, feeling that spaciousness. Take your time, step your left foot forward to chair pose. Good. Unwind chair pose, and then stand tall, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Walk your feet out, heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, sink your hips, come into your squat. Good. So even here, even though we're technically opening, do you feel that sense of tightness, that rounding, that like getting really compact here? So try to lift your chest, lift your chin. Think big, expansive thoughts in your lungs, breathing in the oxygen, out the carbon dioxide. Whew. Bring your fingertips forward, lift your hips, heel toe your feet in. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Good. Exhale, Tadasana. Okay, so if you have blocks, bring your blocks towards the top end of your mat. If you don't have blocks at home or wherever you're logged in from, don't worry about it. I'll give you an alternative. Have your left foot forward and then step your right foot back. So it's angled about 45 degrees. We'll come towards a warrior one-like position. So your hands could be on your hips or your arms could reach up towards the ceiling. So one of my biggest pet peeves as a yoga instructor is when someone says, square your hips. It's anatomically impossible when one hip is in front and the other is in back. I think what they mean is to square your shoulders. So don't force your right hip forward. It's not going to go forward. So press into your right pinky toe as you bend into your left knee. Good. All right, so you're going to straighten through your left knee. Your hands can either come to your hips as you lean forward, or you can bring your fingertips to your blocks. So we're coming to this pyramid variation. So keep pressing into your right pinky toe behind you. You could allow your head to dangle. You could stand this halfway lift. Your hands on your hips, maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you need to step your left foot out a little bit wider. And press into your left big toe. So if you have blocks, bring your right hand to the inside of your left big toe. If you don't have blocks, have your hands on your hips. For friends without blocks, you're going to bring your right hand to your thigh as you start to twist open to the left. If you have a block, you can again leave your left hand on your hip like we did with our knee down earlier. Hand could be on your low back, or you could lift your left arm up for a revolved triangle. So if you noticed practice today, we did side angle and triangle, and then revolve side angle and revolve triangle. In honor of Leap Day, because they're funky, and we only get this day once every 4 years. Good. Start to unwind, coming back towards your warrior one position. So lifting your torso up. Good. Notice your left foot, left leg is in chair pose. Step forward to chair pose. Good. And then stand tall, Tadasana. Nice. Okay. Keep your right foot forward this time. Step your left foot back about 45 degrees. Good. Bending into your right knee. Good. So again, we're not squaring your hips. Not possible in this posture. You can square your hips here, not here, because your left hip is behind you. So turn your torso towards the front. Good. All right, straighten through your right knee. Again, if you have blocks, maybe bring your hands towards the blocks. Otherwise, have your hands on your hips and start to lean forward. Lean, lean, lean. Good. Nice. So you could have a flat back. You could be folded forward. Fingertips could be on your ankles. Let's all bring our right hand to our right hip. Again, if you don't have blocks, you're going to bring your left hand to your right thigh as you twist open. If you have a block, bringing your left fingertips towards your block as you twist open to the right. Maybe you're here, maybe palm open at your low back, maybe lifting your right arm up towards the ceiling. Notice how intense this might be right along your IT band, this thick band along the outside edge of your right leg. Good. Unwind, bending into your right knee. Come up to a warrior one. Okay, look your right knees in chair pose. Come to full chair pose. Good. And then stand tall, Tadasana. Whew. Okay. All right. So we've done some balancing. We've done some twisting. Now we're going to do some balancing twists. So press firmly into your left leg and bring your right knee in towards your chest. And extend your right leg out in front of you. So if that's too much, you can also bend back into your right knee. So we're going to twist towards our knee. So twist towards your right. And see, I'm not balanced. Maybe you're not either. So twisting towards your right. Maybe you want to extend, maybe not. Maybe you want to look over your right thumb, maybe not. Good. And when you're ready, unwind, come back to the center and shake it out. Good. Okay, press firmly into your right foot this time. Bring your left knee in. So again, you might be here. You might be here with your leg extended long. Good. Start to twist open to your left, bringing your right thumb forward, left thumb back. Maybe looking over your left thumb, maybe not. And if you have to tap down, no big deal. When you're ready, come back to the center, unwind. Good, we'll do that one more time on each side. So press firmly into your left foot. Lift your right knee. Good, twist open to your right. Maybe you want to keep your knee bent, holding on. Maybe not. Good, breathe. Nice, unwind. Good, shake it out. Okay, all right, last balance posture. Press firmly into your right foot, draw your left knee in. Good, start your twist, maybe extend. Maybe you're here, maybe some other variation that serves you. If you have a wall, maybe use the wall. Maybe I shouldn't lean back into that as I'm twisting. Unwind, come back to the center, shake it out. Good. All right, inhale, reach your arms out and up. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Good. Bring your knees down to the mat and come into a child's pose. Again, earlier I was talking about that compression, talking about this space, the back of your lungs, your shoulder. Keeping your breath, breathe into those spaces. Again, that mantra I've been using all week has been, I am letting go. I am letting go. I am letting go. Take a couple of more breaths in your child's pose as I'm dimming the lights and lowering the blinds in the studio. Slowly bring yourself up to a seat. So if for friends in the studio, you could use a block, or if you don't have a block, you could use a book. You could alternatively use a blanket. We're going to do a bit of a back bend to open up. So if you're using the blanket, open it up so you have a good length. You'd roll it up into a tube. And then you would bring your hips right up against your tube, and your spine is going to lay all along your tube. What you do with your legs is up to you. So this is an option. If you would rather use a block or a book, or maybe a pillow, come down onto your back, press into your feet to lift your hips up, and bring a block, maybe a book, blanket underneath your sacrum. So that's just above your tailbone, just below your low back. So either a tube or something sturdy enough to hold the weight of your body. I invite you to close your eyes and just let your muscles sink into the prop, whatever you're using here. Allowing the prop to do the work for you of this back bend. So all class long, I've been talking about this compression of our bellies, really focusing on breathing into the back of our lungs, the sides of our ribs. Now maybe it feels like, oh, maybe there's some space in our bellies. I don't know about y'all, but my belly feels very, very bloated right now. Like it just really like needs this space to breathe. And maybe yours is feeling similarly like, ooh, y'all, that was a lot of twisting, a lot of compression. My belly's like, whoo, yes, 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 yes. Maybe yours is feeling that way, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe your back is like, oh, thank goodness. I really needed this stretch. Or maybe you're like, Casey, I have no idea what you're saying right now. That's cool too. That's fine. If you are on your tube, you're going to roll over to your side and lay on your side for a moment. If you're on your block or something underneath your back, press into your feet, lift your hips, slide your block out from underneath you, and lower your hips to the mat. If you're on your side because you're on your tube, come onto your back. So everybody will be flush with your mat. Take a few moments here to let your back reset. Pull your knees in towards your chest and then rock side to side. The next time you rock over to your right, allow your knees to fall to your right for a relatively gentle spinal twist. If you want, you could use your right hand to gently pull your left knee up a little bit higher. You could extend your left arm looking over your left shoulder. But you don't need to do anything extravagant here. You've done a lot of twisting tonight. Just honor where you are in this space, this moment. Maybe right now is not the most intense twist you could take. On your inhale, roll onto your back. Hug your knees in. And then allow them to fall over to the left. Maybe look over your right shoulder, perhaps grabbing your right knee, pulling it in a little bit closer to your body. Roll on to your back, hug your knees in, maybe windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then reach your legs up towards the ceiling, maybe flexing and straightening your toes, your feet, pointing, rolling your ankles, just giving yourself a little bit of space for a passive inversion here. And then bring your knees in towards your chest and then bring them towards your armpits for happy baby pose. Maybe if that does not feel good, you just keep your knees hugged in towards your chest. If you're taking happy baby, you could hold on to your big toes with your peace fingers and your thumbs. You could hold on to the inside of your foot, the outer pinky edge of your foot. You could bend and straighten your knees. You could sway side to side. And we'll do one more thing before coming to our final resting pose. And bring your knees in towards your chest. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. And lower your feet to the mat. Bring your feet in towards one another and allow your knees to spread out. This is called Supta Baddha Konasana. Supta meaning on your back or reclined. And Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. We're allowing our hips to open up, to fall outward. If this is really uncomfortable, maybe putting a blanket or even a block or a pillow underneath each knee. And I invite you to have your eyes closed, just letting your body sink into the mat, letting your hips open. I am letting go. I am letting go. I am letting go. Take the next couple of cycles of breath to make a decision. Are you comfortable here for your final resting pose? Do you like to stretch out long and wide? You want to add a blanket or two, or maybe grabbing a pillow to put underneath your knees. Take the next breath or two to decide, what is it that you need here? Close your eye. And let your body sink deeper and deeper in the prop and mat beneath you. There's absolutely nothing you need to do here. There are absolutely no responsibility, no job title, no home title. Simply let your body sink down, letting go of any muscular effort. Allow your body to drop and drop and drop. Begin to deepen your breathing. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. Maybe turning your head side to side in a no motion. Maybe you'd like to reach your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Maybe your elbow pops as you do that. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then rolling over to one side. Pausing in your fetal posture. And keeping your eyes closed or heavy, bring yourself up to a seated position. Please bring your palms together in front of your heart for Anjali Mudra, the mudra of balance. Mudra of connecting our right and left hemispheres. I invite you to join me in bowing forward as a sign of our gratitude for the space and ability to practice together in this once in a 4-year opportunity. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your leap day. The light in me sees and honors light in each of you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.